Hey guys, Hugh from Playgrounds Media here, bringing you another board game playthrough. This time I'm using the Preconstructed Venom deck that comes straight out of the packet, going up against standard Taskmaster, who is the third villain in the Rise of Red Skull campaign. It's been a while since I played against Taskmaster, and this was my first time playing with Venom. So please enjoy the video and have a wonderful day. Okay, so today we are playing as Venom with the Preconstructed Venom Justice deck. We have Flash Thompson, recovery of 4. You can control one additional upgrade that has the restricted keyword. And with setup, we discard cards from the top of the deck until we get a random weapon and we put it in our hand. We turn over to Venom. Thwart of 1, attack of 2. Defense of 2, again we can control an additional upgrade with a restricted keyword, but if we take a damage, we get a wild resource. Okay, pretty cool. 12 health. And we are going for something different. I watched Black Widow recently, so let's go up against Taskmaster, on standard of course. 1 scheme to attack, and when a player turns to hero side, we draw an encounter card and take that much damage with the boost icons. We already have 1 threat on the main scheme, hunting down the heroes. If I am in hero mode, after I put a threat on the main scheme, I have to decide to either take a damage or put 1 more threat there. And Hydra Patrol is out with the crisis icon, so we have to deal with this before we can deal with that. As always, let's shuffle our deck. I apologise if you can hear some shit from outside, but for some reason everyone has decided today to be super fucking noisy. I think there's an election going on or some shit, so they drove these fucking trucks around going, "Vote for this guy, he's got a big dick." It's fucking annoying. Okay. Yes, I'm using... cut the deck. I'm using more expletives than usual, but what can you do? And we'll shuffle our Preconstructed Venom deck. I have looked at some of these cards, have not changed any from what you get in the pack, and I haven't actually played with this yet, so this will be the first time. Okay, let's draw our 6 cards for our starting hand. It's been a while since I went up against Taskmaster. Let's see. Resourceful, Power of Justice, Scare Tactic, Spider Sense is a good one, Grasping Tendrils is good, and Making an Entrance. +2 Thwart. Okay. I'm going to ditch Power of Justice. I'm going to ditch Scare Tactics because we haven't confused Taskmaster and I don't know when he's going to be confused. I want to keep Spider Sense. I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep Resourceful. So we'll draw 2 cards, looking for Multi-Gun, excellent. And Strength, excellent. Now because of the setup rules, we discard until we get a weapon. Nope, that is a Thwart event. Power of Justice. That is an item. There goes Star-Lord. Venom's pistol is a weapon. Okay. So let's start by spending Strength and Resourceful to put in the Multi-Gun. Multi-Gun is awesome. Exhaust Multi-Gun to either deal 2 damage to an enemy, choose a player, deal 1 damage to each minion, or remove 2 threat from a scheme. So Multi-Gun goes in. That is a hero action as well. I want to put Spider Sense in, but I also want Venom's pistol. So let's ditch Making an Entrance to put Venom's pistol in play. I now have 2 restricted cards, which is the maximum restricted you can have, but because of Flash Thompson and Venom's ability, I'm going to flip over to hero mode, which means I'm going to take 2 damage from the boost icons, putting me from 12 down to 10. I'm going to exhaust Multi-Gun to remove 2 threat. which gets it off Hydra Patrol. But I have to find a Hydra minion to put into play. Hydra Soldier, no. Hydra Soldier, no. I know exactly which... yeah, you know what? Let's put in Hydra Hunter just for a little bit of a change of pace. Shuffle his deck. Okay, then I'm going to attack Hydra Hunter for 2. I'm going to exhaust this to give +1 to my attack. Doing 3, getting rid of him. I have 2 cards left. I'm going to use his ability to take 1 damage. And use Grasping Tendrils to put Spider Sense into play. When the villain initiates an attack against you, draw 1 card. Just like Spider-Man's ability. Ready everything. And draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making an entrance. Sonic Rifle. Scare Tactic. Run and Gun. And another Sonic Rifle. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. Because I'm in hero mode, I'm going to choose to put another threat on the main scheme, putting it up to 3. Taskmaster is going to attack me. With Spider Sense, I get to draw a card, giving me Savage Attack. And he's going to attack me for 2, 3, 4. Of course, I'm not going to block this, putting me down to 5. And our encounter card is Combat Knife. +1 attack. I have to spend a strength and a mind resource to get rid of that card. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use Sonic Rifle and making an entrance to get rid of his combat knife. I don't want it on there anymore. I'm going to use multi-gun to remove 2 threats. I will attack for 3, bringing him from 13 down to 10. I'm going to spend all of these to play Run and Gun, Ready Venom, and each weapon upgrade you control. I'm going to attack him for another 3, bringing him down to 7. Whoops. And why not? I'll use the multi-gun to drop him from 7 down to 5. And then I'm going to flip over to Flash Thompson's side, ready everything, and draw 6 cards. Giving me Resourceful, Sonic Gun, Run and Gun, Side Holster, Savage Attack, Locked and Loaded. Okay. 1 threat on the main scheme. Because I'm not in hero mode, that doesn't trigger. He's going to scheme for 1, 2. Bringing him up to 4. And our encounter card is Mimicry, Alter Ego. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If a thwart card was discarded this way, Taskmaster schemes. Top 5 cards of my deck. That is an attack. That is a thwart. 4 and 5. So he will scheme again for 1, 2, 3. Putting him up to 7. Into the danger zone there. Okay. I'm going to recover for 4, putting me back to 9. I'm going to flip Taking 1 point of damage from Taskmaster, back down to 8. Okay, let's see. I'm going to play Locked and Loaded to find a weapon, put it in my hand, shuffle my deck. I'm going to play Side Holster to put his pistol into play. I'm going to use his multi-gun to remove 2 threats from the scheme. Run and gun to ready Venom and each weapon upgrade I control, which is the multi-gun. Use the multi-gun to remove 2 threats. And when you use Venom's basic powers, so 1, 2, 3, getting rid of all the threats off the scheme, but the villain is still at 5 health. Drawing up. Plasma pistol, side holster, Project Rebirth. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. I'll put another threat on the main scheme. He is going to attack me, which I will draw a card for Spider Sense. I am not going to block this. Just 2 damage. And our encounter card is Weapons Master. The villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains Surge. He attacks me, so I draw another card. Not going to block. 2 more damage, putting me down to 4. Okay. I will spend Resourceful to do Making an Entrance. Your hero makes a basic thwart. It gets +2 thwart. After that ends, if you have removed all the thwart from a scheme, heal 2 damage from your hero. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to use that to put Project Rebirth into play instead, because I'll use my multi-gun to remove that. I will spend energy. Wait, I'll put a side holster into play. I can control 1 additional weapon upgrade that has the restricted keyword, so I can now control 4 instead of 3. Spend the energy to put a plasma pistol into play. That comes with 3 energy counters on it. I am going to hit him for 2, 3, 4, and I'll take an energy counter off of that to do another 1 damage, bringing him down to 0 health, flipping him over to side 2. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. No problem there. And he is at 17 health now. Okay, I have 2 cards left. I'm going to flip over. I'm going to exhaust Project Rebirth to heal 3 damage, bringing me back up to 7. Okay, I'm going to ready everything. Draw 1. That's another encounter card. This might be a very rough turn. Whoops. Just got to get through 17 health on Taskmaster. I have 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Not helpful cards at all. 1 threat. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, bringing that up to 4, and then we draw an encounter card. Here we go. First encounter card is a Hydra Hunter. Attacks get piercing. Okay, not bad. Next, the villain schemes for another 2, 3, 4. So that is up to 8 of 12 now. Ouch. And Taskmaster Training Camp. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status. And that comes on with 2 threat. Okay. Using Project Rebirth to heal 3 damage. Bringing him up to 10 health. I'm going to flip over, taking 2 damage, putting me down to 8. Plasma Pistol, doing 1 damage to the Hydra Soldier. Multi-gun, doing 2 damage to an enemy, taking him out. Okay. So let's play. Use Plasma Pistol to play Making an Entrance as a hero interrupt. I'm going to thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Bringing that down to 1. And can't use any of those. Can't do anything else. So I'll just ready everything. Draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hey, we get Star-Lord. 1 threat. I'm going to put another threat on there because I'm in hero mode. He's going to attack me for 2. I'm going to use his ability to take 1 damage to generate a wild resource. I'm going to use that as strength. I'm going to play Grasping Tendrils. When the villain initiates an attack against you, cancel that attack. I paid for it with strength. So I get to stun the villain. And we draw counter cards. 1 extra one because of Taskmaster Training Camp. We get, when attached, the attack gains ranged. Okay, Hydra Sidearm. Mimicry. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If there was an attack card discarded, we have Skill, Strength, Thwart, Attack, son of a bitch, and Thwart. Okay, so he will attack me, but he is stunned, so he doesn't. He just gets rid of the stunned effect. And finally, we get Hunted by Hydra. Insight 1. So we place 1 threat on the main scheme. Each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards 1 card at random from their hand, taking me down to 6. And I have 3 cards left. I know what card I want to keep, but we shall see. And I discard Savage Attack, which is the one I wanted to fucking keep. Such is life. Okay, it is my turn now. use plasma pistol to ping 1 damage off of Taskmaster, putting him down to 16. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to take a damage. Play 1 to bring out Star-Lord, giving me an encounter card. Star-Lord is going to thwart for 2, getting rid of Taskmaster Training Camp, putting 1 consequential damage on him. He's going to use his multi-gun to get rid of 2 threats. He's going to attack for 4, bringing him down to 12. Then he's going to flip, use Project Rebirth, add 3, and that is my turn. Ready everything. Draw 6. Sorry about that little interruption. I can already see what cards need to be cut out of this deck. Resourceful, Sonic Rifle. 3 resourceful. See, this is just a fucking garbage hand, but that's okay. 1 threat on the main scheme. He is going to scheme for 4, bringing him up to 7. Encounter time. First one is captured by Hydra. Okay, so we have some set-aside heroes here. I'm going to shuffle these up. One of them is going to go underneath. I'm not going to see which one. And if we can get rid of the 5 threats. And another captured by Hydra. These are bad because they have acceleration tokens on them. So there's going to be 3 threat a turn if I can't get rid of them. Okay. Project Rebirth, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Sonic Rifle. I'll use these 2 to put in a Sonic Rifle, the side holster, and I'll use a Resourceful to put a Resourceful into play. And I'm going to flip, taking 1 damage from Taskmaster's ability, putting me down to 10. Okay, multi-gun is going to take 2 off of here. I'm going to thwart for 1, 2, 3 to get rid of this captured by Hydra, which means we get Shang-Chi in our hand. After you play Shang-Chi from your hand, it costs 0 by the way, spend energy resource to stun an enemy, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Put Shang-Chi into play, and I'm going to stun Taskmaster. Star-Lord and Shang-Chi are both going to thwart for 2. 3, 6. Oh, this comes in with 2 energy counters on it. I need to get this down, but I would like so. I'll take 1 off that and 2 off that. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to use the Sonic Rifle to confuse Taskmaster. Okay, so 1 consequential damage to Star-Lord, 1 to Shang-Chi, 6 new cards. Please give me something I can work with. Rebirth. And I get Genius, Jack Flag, Sonic Rifle, Run and Gun, Locked and Loaded, Run and Gun. Okay. 1, 2. Putting that back up to 7. because of the... He's going to attack, but he is stunned. We get an encounter card, which is Hydra Regular, Insight 1. 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay. Here is what we are going to do. We are going to take our final counter off the Sonic Rifle. Deal 3 damage if he's already confused. Taskmaster goes from 12 down to 9. Star-Lord is going to hit him for 3. Putting him down to 6. And that kills off Star-Lord. Shang-Chi. Wait, sorry, Star-Lord's hitting him for 2, putting him down to 7. Shang-Chi is going to swing in for 2, putting him down to 5. Another consequential damage. Venom is going to hit him for 4, putting him down to 1. Multi-gun, 2, putting him down to 0. And we win against standard Taskmaster with the Preconstructed Venom deck. Final thoughts. Venom, fucking awesome hero. The multi-gun and the sidearm, this is so powerful. Like, this card is just really, really solid card. Because it has no counters on it. You're just exhausting it. I like his ability to generate wild resources. Project Rebirth. I mean, if you flip over and use this, then you're healing 6 damage off the bat. Or you can use it to draw cards. There are some cards that I would ditch. What hero was under here? Oh, Moon Knight, one of my favorites. I'd get rid of the Resourcefuls, some of the weapons as well. But all in all, solid Justice Preconstructed deck. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please follow Plaguelands Media on Facebook, Redbubble, Amazon, and of course at our website plaguelandsmedia.com. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. There's a little button down here. Boo, 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 boo. Hit the button. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I believe I have another Preconstructed deck that I want to do, Gamora. I don't know which villain I'll go up against, though. So, this is it. Have a great afternoon. I'll see you all later.